Hi there, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Wally, and we are going to be in Wally World Animal Crossing. Feel free to dive in just for a relaxing evening. It's a rainy day here on the island, so we're just going to walk around like we usually do, get into some stuff, check out a few things that we left behind for last time, and just kind of hang out. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're revisiting, welcome back. And if you're watching after a post either on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you so much for the support and the watch. Feel free to drop comments about really anything, suggestions, or possibly if you want us to visit your dream address, whatever works for you. I look forward to having a relaxing evening with everyone. So, of course, our first task, as always, is going to be to go around and find our fossils and gather those for the day and look for our mysterious. Oh, I ran too fast. Mysterious gold bell situation so we can go invest. Oh, I see a rock has sprung up out of nowhere in the middle of the pathway. We'll take care of that a little while later. I typically will leave my rocks because I like the limitless materials, so to speak, but that one is kind of an eyesore, so it's got to go. And then also last week we did work on finishing our big, beautiful school. It is here. It is fabulous. It is way more functional this time around than last time. The students as well as the teacher look much happier. I also was able to obtain, since we're kind of mid-project right now, was able to obtain some other things for my little diner over here. I'm toying with the idea, and feel free to drop it in the chat. I loved it here because it was cute, it was small and quaint, but now the school is here and I'm like, oh, it just looks so small. There's more I want to do. I do have some more supplies. I am going to probably dismantle this later today. That's going to be a project, but it'll be fun to watch and kind of, if you don't know how to layer, if you're new to that concept, it will be a good kind of immersive tutorial for somebody, I'm sure. So stick by for that. Also, you'll notice that these live streams, I do typically have a plan or an agenda that I like to follow, but I easily get distracted. But, and correct me if I'm wrong if another player wants to hop in on this one, but it's easy to do on this game. You're heading one way, then all of a sudden you see something up on another level or some random thing sticking up where you know it's not supposed to go, and it'll change the whole trajectory of what you're doing. So 9 times out of 10, I try to stick to my main things, but that's what we have. So for now, let's go find our fossils. Let's go find our golden bell hole, and we'll go from there. Also, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Wally World. This is our relaxing evening wind down. Just something fun to do, place to walk while you're kind of hanging out in the evening. Want to chill out, maybe not have something too crazy exciting, but nice visuals, maybe someone to talk to and chat with while you're getting ready to, head away for the night. Also, no one saw the morning announcements today. I got started a little bit early, but we'll take care of this gentleman who's washed ashore as well. Right, fossil number 2. So we'll just go around. Got 2 of them so far. I thank everyone for joining today, whether it be now or in a little while, but the support is always appreciated, and I think it makes for, oh, there it is. That little thing trying to hide back there. Sneaky. Okay, well, you know what? We'll grab this before we forget. Got some new packages for us to open up later as well. Okay. A weird spot here. Yeah. Plug up 1,000 bells. All right, let's grab our 10,000. Oh, facing the wrong way. Try this again. Grab our 10,000 bells, and we're gonna bury it in the hole. Okay. We got it. Now I definitely... Oh! See what I mean about getting distracted? We're doing one task, and then another one just shows up, and before we know it, our 2 hours is up, and we've not done a single project we wanted to do. That's not necessarily true, though. We worked pretty hard last time. Let's see what we got. Let's put our money away. Our present is some clay. Okay, we do love clay. Clay is good. Iron is better at this island. Iron and wood seem to be the primary materials we definitely used all the time. Oh, just a teeny tad too far away for this guy. Maybe not. Oh, darn it. Also, if you're new here, I am not the best fisherman. We catch things sometimes. There was a whole week dedicated to catching a singular tarantula, which eventually we did accomplish. Also, side note, I am working on trimming down that 4-hour live stream to a palatable something for YouTube. I give credit to anyone that does editing of their videos. That is quite the task. So if you are someone who likes to edit videos, congratulations. I really hats off to you. It is not easy like some people think it is. It's gotten easier now that I know what to do, I guess, but can't wait to put that out there for the world to see my very minimal editing talent skills that I do have. You know what, though? It's a learning curve. I fully accept that. This, ultimately, at the end of the day, is just for me. I realized a while back that I have spent so much time on this game. It's pretty much the only one I play. And I noticed that, through all the years and changes, I never, I would take the snapshots and pictures and things, but I would never, videotape it or record it. And I really regret it because the transition has just been amazing. It's like watching yourself age. You really don't see it, but someone else might because they haven't been around you the whole time. And it's sad. I found some old videos and pictures like, oh, I remember that was there. Or that, I used to have that over there. Or wow, I really thought that looked great at the time. And so now, regardless if I only keep my 7 followers or, 1 viewer, whatever it might be, I'm glad you guys are on this journey, but I'm just making my own little time capsule here. I have a fear that one day this game's gonna die or stop existing, and maybe I can look back at these Twitch videos or my YouTube videos and just see what we created over time, Let's see. I'll grab this fossil first. Okay. And let's go ahead and plant our money tree. Everyone, this is very exciting. We are awfully close to our harvesting time. Happens all the time. We just have to wait for everyone to get planted and mature. Look at this cute little one. Ah, so adorable. But the ones in the back are hanging in strong. So ideally, we'll have a really nice bump to our savings. And then we'll go ahead and sneak on over to the other island and exchange all the bells for... Oh, I forget what they're called over there. But then we'll just go on massive shopping sprees. Hi! Welcome, Sleepy Ninja. Welcome back. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yes, and I do love my bell trees. We're almost ready for harvesting. Listen, I'm doing fantastic. I finally have some new equipment, better internet, a better microphone. So about a 180 from the last adventure when I tried this. So it's pretty awesome. How have you been? Let's see here. I am missing fossils. So exciting to have someone here today. I was wondering if anyone would ever come again. I figured someone would show up eventually, though. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here today. We also have a new resident that we finally got figured out. I think he's home, actually. This is worth a stop. This dude is a doozy. I actually am working on making a whole little short film on this guy alone. He replaced Ken, the little chicken guy. And this is Clay. Look at this. He is a whole fire hazard waiting to happen. And that's just the wild. He's got open flame, a hay bed of all things. I do really like his wallpaper though. But yeah, so here he is. And I was in shock. I had no idea when I met this guy at the campsite that this is what it was going to be. Wasn't expecting me. A bonfire. Yeah, you do have very interesting tastes. Sleepy Ninja, have you ever encountered Clay before? This is a new one for me. I've never seen this person, well, animal. But he's definitely the most unique of the animals that are residing on this island right now. So I guess I'm glad he's here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm one of the OGs, like with the GameCube Animal Crossing. I was never really, I would say I was basically into games like most of the kids around that time period where we had like, Mario and Super Smash Brothers and stuff. But when this one came out, I was like hooked and I've been playing it ever since, but pretty much the only game I play. What games do you play, Sleepy Ninja, if you want to share with everybody? Oh, now see, I do like the Harvest Moon. I don't play. I have some friends that play and they show me what they're doing. I invest too much time into this one to start that one. I don't think I would ever sleep or do anything else but that. Yep. There's always one. Well, that's good. I'm glad she plays games too. It is just kind of fun to relax and watch them though. There's a lot of games that I'll watch that I actually have no business playing or never will play just because they're so intricate, but there's one, Elden Ring. I love to watch that game because it's like a moving piece of art and it's really pretty, and especially if you get the right people to watch, like, if your wife games a lot more, she's probably pretty good. It's probably very fun to watch her. I feel like we should have some more fossils. Maybe not. Oh no, what's wrong, Monty? I do wonder what's on your mind. Share with everyone. Good. Glad to know Monty's not a pirate. Oh, okay. Alright. I've not searched for buried treasure in a while. Very good. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, probably need a refresher. I can't remember if it's timed or not. Okay, here's the thing. It's gonna work. Oh, yep. See, I figured there was a timer. Oh, boy. Tell you what, this might be a little difficult now with all the things I have around the island. I can't really run like I used to. Okay, we'll just have to walk with a purpose. Oh no, see, that's what I was afraid of. My island now can be a little overstimulating. I've contributed quite a bit in the past couple of years. But, you know, if you stick around later, if you're in the mood, I'll walk you around and show you all the new additions. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know where to start. Right, if I were the monkey, where would I hide the hidden treasure? Oh, it's right there. I bet you. Uh-huh. Yes. New record. Okay, clean up our mess. Alright, I honestly thought I was not going to be able to find it. Well, Sleepy Ninja, while we're over here, I have refurbished the toy shop. Let's see here, one second. Oh yeah, my wife has been playing this game a lot recently as well. Yeah, the daily tasks take up a lot of time. They do. If your wife, if she's someone who wants to show off her dream address, by all means, have her share it with you and we can do a special tour one day just for her. That actually is going to be my stream tomorrow. One of my lifelong best friends who has probably 1,000 hours in this game gave me permission to share their dream island. So that's what we're going to do. And take a tour of theirs, which is pretty impressive because I'm pretty certain they have everything that's possible in this game. Well, look at you. Secretly, yeah, you knew. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, if she's up for it, I will definitely do that. And if not, it's okay. Some people are not comfortable with that, and I respect it. That's why I had to ask my friend if they were willing to let me show off theirs. So, which I'm glad they said yes, because it's gonna be pretty exciting. So, let's see here. We got a few things we got to look at real fast. All right, person I do not know. I found a recipe in an old dinosaur book I didn't know I still had. That dino's got to be real mad by now. It's real easy. My head was stuck in my shirt and I still did the DIY. I hope you make it too. Captain Brocolo? Brocolo Tea Crafter. They're probably totally a boomerang, huh? Oh, apparently I know how to make a boomerang. Fantastic. Well, let's go drop off these fossils, and then there is a craft I actually spent probably 2 hours trying to find one tiny piece of material for, and I think we finally have enough. So we'll go do that. And then, fortunately, it's by this is one of my newest creations up here. It's my double wide castle. So I forced one of the neighbors to move in next door and then built an entire castle around. So, and it has a front entrance and back entrance, so it's very, you know, exit friendly. It's kind of fun though because the villagers will actually go through here and you'll be standing here and like someone will just randomly walk through the front entrance and it's a lot of fun. Okay. So we are going to go build this thing that I've been trying to build for way too long. And then hopefully I actually want to use it once it's built. Let's mosey on over to our Ace Hardware store. Okay. And also a new addition, most of my stores now have attendees. So when you walk in, it's not so barren and ghost towny. This one. Absolutely, let's craft something. I am ready. Okay, where is it? Hope I have enough. Oh no. Drat. Alright, hold on here. Let's see. Order obtained. Stand by for a moment. Oh, it is. Okay, so we got the mermaid shelf recipe the other day on one of my impromptu, just kind of was hanging out doing stuff. and I spent the most time collecting coral. We went around the island here multiple times. We went to another island, and then the island tour with the turtle, and came back and still ran around the island. And for the life of us, could not find a single bit of coral. Welcome back. Oh no, tech support. Glad everything's okay. Well, hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, I was just explaining how this mermaid shelf was like the most epic of journeys, and I had to give up. The live went on for like almost 4 hours, and I was like, I have to leave. And I kind of laughed because I said, well, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to find a piece of coral, and I didn't. I did not find a single bit until today. So, but we have it now. It's ours. No one can take it from us. Okay. And actually, let's go. These are some gyroids that I planted the other day. So let's grab that. Scatteroid. And let's see. A crumploid. Oh, I think those are pretty cute too. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Let's check them out, everybody. Okay, here's one. Oh, cute. Yeah, those ones are adorable. They're like shimmying. If I'm not mistaken, this one's kind of... Yeah. Alright, both have good movement. Which one do we like best? I personally like this one a little bit more. This is the Scatteroid. It looks like it has a little hula skirt. It's kind of cute. I like it. Let's see, where's the... Yeah, that's what it looks like. Adorable. Okay. Let's go hang up our new shelf. What's up, girl? Matching raincoats. Love that. And since the last time I was here, the house hasn't changed much, I think. It's hard telling. Time blends here. I do have some nice Hello Kitty and Hello Melodies, or Melody stuff that my one friend gave me, and I display them proudly. So I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff in the storage real fast. Let's see. I'll save that for my friend. And then where is my shelf? Yes. Okay. Now, I think I want to try to put it in here because that's where my mermaid stuff is at. I might have to remove some photographs, so probably those. I'll have to move them. Okay, let's see. Let's move these guys over here. They're photos of my favorite animals on the island. There's Marina. There's Monty. These are I call them my captive audience. I won't let them move. They've asked a few times, and every time I've told them no. But then, sadly, I think this is Ken. Oh, it is. Oh, gone forever. That's who Clay moved in, his spot, and I didn't want him to go, but it was time, so. Okay. Oops, that's not right. This one. But I'm confused. Oh, even better. I thought for sure this was a wall piece. Oh, that is magnificent. I love it. Oh, where am I going to put it? Maybe I'll put it here. Then we won't be able to see it. I don't know if anyone else has this trouble with the Animal Crossing, but I have deliberately a lower house rating just because I want some of the things to be visual to like the players. So for example, this shelf over here on the left, it is facing the wrong direction. I'm aware, but I mean, it makes sense to me visually. Where do I want to put this shelf? Man, I really like it. I guess we'll try over here just to see. I'll find somewhere else maybe for that later. Right there, blocking the door. It's perfect. Oh, I do like it. Okay, well. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to be zooming in and out so fast, but I make people car sick. Try this again. I'm partial to this divider too. I just think it's really pretty. And I kind of want it on display, but I don't really have like the best place for it in the house anymore. But I wish I did. I thought about before putting it there as like a doorway, but then it didn't quite make much sense. So for now, we'll put it in storage and I'll think on it. But there's our new mermaid shelf. So if you were watching the past streams, it is complete and it is shiny and it is awesome. Okay, back outside into the rain. Sleepy Ninja, did your wife need tech support for the? Is she playing Animal Crossing right now too? If she is, tell her we said hello from Wally World. Okay. Now let me check something real quick. We did that today. Oh, we have a few. This is the big project for the day, the jukeboxes. So, let's see. You know what? I almost kind of would come out and put the mermaid shelf in the boutique. I am not a robot. I feel like I've heard of that. What system is that on? I like that she has more variety than I do when it comes to games. Okay, put that away. Put our supplies away. All right. Away we go. Let's see. All right. It's a web-based game. Ah. Simple hardware fixes sometimes. Oh, good. I'm glad it was working for her. Okay, so this is our big project for today. And I'm not sure. I think this might be the best way to handle it. Oh, I remember. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole scene. I'll have to look up the I Am Not a Robot game just to see. Actually. There we go. So the goal for today is I want to add more jukeboxes to the top. And so when you walk by, it's going to be all lit up and fancy. But I am also toying with the idea of moving my whole diner, but I just don't know where. Or maybe I should move the school somewhere else and just move the diner over to the middle and then expand, because I didn't expect the concept to be this adorable, and it is, and I just love it so much. And the school has been kind of a thorn in my side, so if one of them has to move, it logically should be the school and not the diner. Alrighty. Move these over here, out of the way. And I'm only moving them one by one just so I don't have to replace everything, and you know, because that can be quite the chore sometimes. which ultimately I'm sure I'll still have to do something like that. Oh, we are also at the top of the hour. So again, especially to Sleepy Ninja, thank you so much for joining today. But everyone else watching later as well, or just maybe watching and not chatting, thank you for your support. And I hope you're enjoying the nice, relaxing evening. Please remember to take a sip of water. Maybe stand up and stretch for 2 seconds. I too am going to drink some water, so I'll be right back here in a minute. Okay, we are hydrated, we are stretched. Now we're going to continue on with our addition to our 1950s diner. Also, eventually I'm going to start naming these nice gals who man all my restaurants and my stores for me. I think this one's going to be Gladys. I'm not sure, but Gladys, Bernice, Roxanne, something like that. If you have a suggestion, let me know. Gotta move my busboy over here. This poor dry righty is stuck doing the dishes for all eternity. Poor thing. Nice and gently to move the deep fryer while it's on. Bubbling away here. Okay. And also, Sleepy Ninja, something I'm very proud of too, was I did decorate these back panels, so they're on the design app now so people can go get them, but this was exciting to see this. Like, it was fun to do. I had forgotten how many designs I actually had drawn, and so when I uploaded them, I was like, oh, I think someone actually might want these someday. So it was exciting to put them up there for people. Now I think the wild part is I'm going to have to build a whole wall just to, yeah, this is where this is going to get gnarly. I'm just going to take these down. Causing more work for myself. All right. So let's go ahead and get this going. I'm also in love with the diner music. I think it fits so well for like old school diner theme. Okay. So as I was explaining earlier, if you were here for the beginning, if you're not used to doing like this layering technique, this is essentially how you would do it, or at least from how I was watching people and learned how to do it. It's kind of a backwards thinking, but if you're someone who's a painter, how oftentimes they paint the background first and work forward. This is very much that concept. So it's a bit of an optical illusion. Why I like doing it now is because a lot of my island has like little surprises, and I think it's fun to kind of walk around the corner and see like things coming over the horizon, and having it built up like this helps visually just not overstimulate the situation, but also makes it very realistic, like you're walking around an actual town. So, but what we're going to add, because if I'm not mistaken, this should be pretty cool looking. We hope. It might be overbearing. I don't know. I've done that before where I'll do something and I was like, oh, this is a great idea, and it ends up being a lot, even for me. So, oh yeah, this is going to be great. Right, hold on. And you might wonder why I didn't just put everything in my pockets. It is partially because I have just terrible, I call it goldfish brain, where I just don't remember things very quickly. So, which one is playing? Uh-oh, see, just what I was talking about, that goldfish brain. Here it is. Maybe the March? Let me think. Let me think. somewhere. Hold on. It's obviously in here. Nope, definitely not that one. No, that's ragtime. Ah, definitely not. No. Oh, wait. There it is. Only me. Here you are. If anyone else wants the soundtrack for their 1950s diner idea, this is it. This is the song. Okay. And if you hate the song, I'm very sorry. We're stuck here for now. Oop. Okay. And last one. Perfect. Now, look at that. Fantastic. Alrighty. Then, after you have your design, you'll just grab your cliff builder again, and you're going to tear down the walls. What do you think, Slinky Ninja? You think it looks good? Well, hold on. Hold on. It doesn't look good right now. It looks disheveled. 5 minutes. I'll ask that question again. Alright. Then always remember to do your ground pattern, because I've made that mistake before. We are going to use this one. It's called Marble. I did not make it, but it was on the designer app. So if you like marble, you can search for that word and find this very awesome hyper-realistic floor that someone drew for us. A much better artist than myself. So thank you for sharing your artwork with everyone. All right, now this is, I was going to say fantastic, but we're going to just be cantankerous. Okay. The only thing that, and maybe someone knows, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I've noticed, like, to design these things, you see how I thought my original design, I thought the full panel, I could make like one design on the panel, but it goes in half designs. So the way to combat that was I built up from behind it to hide the second half of the panel. But my original design actually had a really nice full room, like white tile underneath the lights, but it wouldn't let me do a full panel. So if you're watching this later on and you know how to do a full panel design, if that's even a thing, by all means, please share it with the rest of the world. All right, almost there. Oh yeah, that looks sharp. Oh no, I just locked myself in. Ah. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Look at that. Is that not just so majestic for the island? That's why this restaurant is packed every day, 24/7. It's like a Waffle House in a city, man. It's always got some characters in here for sure. Okay, put that back. What do you think, Slinky Ninja? You think it looks good with the lighting and stuff? It's a whole vibe. I'm a fan. Okay. I have to lock myself into this again. Oh, maybe not. Alright, dishwasher. My poor busboy. Always working hard. Back to your station, sir. The way he complains and goes meh, meh, makes me so sad for him, but that's why I always choose the Bendoids for the tasks like that, because they always look so sad. Like, oh, the dishes, they just won't end. And then typically my stelloids are 9 times out of 10, they're my little cashiers and stuff. Let me move that out of the way for a second here. Because they're tall and they make cool noises, so. Yeah, I mean, I like it. They have consistently updated the game, Sleepy Ninja, but it's funny because they'll do it like they did. and your wife may know this too, but I think this new update was massive and really awesome. But it had been years since they did like an actual big update, and I'm glad they did. Oh, I messed up here. Hold on, time out. Yeah, and I do love that. I'll show you around. I don't know if you've seen all the additions or if you watched the recordings. If you have, stop me. I don't. It's a lot to see, but I'll give you a quick tour. I've worked very, very hard on a lot of stuff. The last time I had this up on Twitch, I still had like, I actually found one video that survived that I didn't delete. But it still had like the wrestling ring in the back, and it was cute. Obviously, I've been working on it a while, but it's different now. A totally different scene. So we'll get these guys put back to their stations so they can have their dinner, and then I'll show you a few additions here. Oh, I would love to. I'd love to do a tour. Let me put these guys back. And then, knowing me, I'll end up changing it a month later. I'm always changing stuff here. Okay, perfect. Yes, that looks awesome. Okay. Back to the seating for other guests. Let's see, where'd that go? Oh, I have an additional jukebox. That's cool. Diner sofa. Purses, of course. Hold on. There we go. The one thing I wish they would update, but I guess I can see why they don't, is how we are able to design in our homes. How you can kind of do an aerial view, and it's almost like using a computer, like if you were designing Sims or something. I do wish they had a designer mode like that for outside. I think it would make life 10,000 times easier. I don't think they ever will, but I'm not a game designer, so I say it every now and then just so maybe someday someone will hear me and they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. But not sure if that'll be anytime soon. Okay, one last little chair. Why did she decide to go there? Okay. Yep, yep. I do sometimes get the residents over here. So, all right, let me close out of the construction app. All right. Oh, it's way over there. Stand by. No, we'll just let it go. So I made a Anytime Fitness kind of community gym. We have the rock music playing. Pretty standard what you would see. I try to give like the real neighborhood vibe. There is now a basketball court. So full gym, full 24/7 access to that. And then another thing I've added, which has been pretty cool, is we now have a supermarket. Now this one doesn't have a cashier because I think it's a fun one to come over and like play with the cash register and stuff. But it's got all the Quickie Mart essentials. Also some shelf goods, some ice cream, pretty much everything anyone would need. Even some cute little octopus squid things. Community garden, the whole 9 yards. Now back here used to be the campsite. I did move that to build my double wide castle. And then this should be new from last time within reason. The arcade has like expanded. They now have gyroids that play aggressively. It's my little tribute to all my gamer friends. But when the new update came out, speaking of which, I did do a lot of Lego. I definitely changed that up like right away. And then kind of a quirky one, and I don't know, I love it too. It's my laundromat. It's my coin laundry, so the residents can come do their laundry. I also designed these washer and dryer stacks. So those are also on the designer app for anyone that needs them. I think they're just called washer dryer stack. But yeah, so they have a laundromat. I now have a plant store. I don't think that was here a couple years ago, but plant store is pretty calm. It's got like a little hippie vibe going on in here. Pretty simple though. Let's see what else is new. Oh, I know. Had to go back to the gym for it. Okay. This I worked very, very hard on. This is my railroad station. And if you look over there, like certain angles, I have a smokestack back there, so it looks like the train is smoking. I made the office back here one of those like dynamic moves, so like no matter which way you go, you can actually see inside the office, so that's been pretty fun. Obviously I really like the mannequins. I use them all over the place now for like customers and families, so you'll see them. It's that what's that one Will Smith I Am Legend where he's like Frank his mannequin. I run around calling them Frank all the time. So here's the fun part about the train though. The train cars, I have it set up there, the people actually like move when you walk by. It's real subtle, but if you see like their little faces, see it like watch you walk by. So it looks pretty real. And then whoever designed these tracks too, by the way, they're also on the designer app. Superb. Absolutely love them. Let's see. The dog park was definitely here last time. This is my Mad Science Lab. I feel like that was there, but I can't remember. But this is the new Mad Science Lab. I do eventually want to add some more to this, but these things are pretty darn expensive, so they take a little bit to acquire. I know for sure my Spooky Forest was here last time, but I did redo it. So now the whole back side of it has like smoke and fog at night, so the little skeleton looks like he's coming out from the back. It's pretty neat. Now my new stuff is up here. I now have an observatory. So when we have the falling stars, it's like prime real estate. It was a really beautiful view of the moon the other week. I have everything in here. Eventually, I will get my UFO from Celeste. There's a recipe, and maybe your wife knows about it. Sleepy Ninja, if she does, it is so cute. If you turn it on, it spits out a little tiny cow and then like beams it back up, and it's just the cutest little thing. So I need that desperately. I will probably revise my whole island after that. Then I do have a D&D magic shop. Not quite done yet. I'm trying to figure out a way to put some like little figurines in here like for D&D, but for now they got magic games. We got some computer games going for PC, but that's my new addition for that. We have a post office now. So there's our postmaster. Helps ship packages. I call it the animals on. The pet store, I can't remember if I had one prior. If I did, it was down below where the gym's at now, but I redid it. It looks much nicer, much cleaner. It's more functional, like you can go through and look at stuff. Again, we have our receptionist, and of course we have our clientele because we like that. So, I think the nightclub may have been here. We do have a nightclub now. It is the most happening spot after midnight. I got rid of my ice bar though. I know that was the thing before, so I don't have that anymore. Christmas is my least favorite scene, so I was like, why do I keep putting this here? All right, and then I think I have like one or two other little things to show. You already saw the Bell Forest, so our little orchard. And then I might have been building the highway, but we do have a highway now. It is a perpetual traffic jam, so it is what it is. We tried to do traffic control though. I mean, we have the walkway, we have turn signals, but no one ever goes anywhere, so. All right, there's that. My little gnome island, their island inside of an island. And then I think I have one more. Oh, I lied. I have 2 more things to show you, I guess. Let's see here. Slippy Ninja, thanks for asking for a tour. I'd love to show off all the handiwork. Our outside theater, that's definitely been here. That's been here for a pretty long time. The Surf Shack. This is my outdoor restaurant that I made. It's got a buffet, got some rare fish. We have some gnomes that you can come sit and have a little daiquiri with. Bonfire for the evenings, that kind of thing. And then this part is totally new. So if you haven't seen any of my streams yet, this part will be completely new to you. I made a second shopping strip / entertainment strip. So this one's in front, and we have my library because I like to read books. At night, this is really cute though. It lights up just like a real library would. So, hi, welcome. It's Ray. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. There's a lot of little things hidden here. I was just giving a tour. I'm not sure when you hopped in, but feel free to join us for the second half here. This is my new chapel. The little lovebirds, if you look at them, they're actually blowing kisses at each other. So, love that. I'm trying to figure out a way to put the music in here. There is music, but I can't quite get it to play when I'm in the right spot. So, that's been a logistical nightmare. But the bell works, so we can celebrate when we want to. And we now have a bank. So, this is my bank, and this is my very sassy secretary. I love it because she's like super frazzled and she shakes her head like, what is going on? But, you know, she's doing a good job guarding the piles of gold and the money. So I love like behind the camera, or not the camera, the computer. Look how cute this is. She looks so mad at me. Just a craft room. I do like to craft. That's my other little nerdy hobby I have. So love to craft. And then of course we have a pharmacy. So right? Isn't the briefcase so cute? I think it's fun too because you can like close it up, you know, and walk up and be like, "Here's your money." So we're an affluent island here. We invest quite a bit. So I have a diamond ring I thought about putting there too, and there's like a safe, but I can't figure out how to make it look cute back there. So oh, see, happy customers. Traveler checks. He's from the hotel. Okay, I think that should be all of the updates. So from the last time to now, that would be from whence it came. This part down here is going to be a surf shop. So like, you know, surfboards, swimmy stuff, that kind of thing. But not today. That's a whole other project to get into, and I have to kind of plan it. I started making the shopping list, and I was like, "Ooh, this is going to be very expensive." So, but yeah, that's the tour. Oh, and our luxury parking with, of course, guided lighting to make sure none of our fancy cars get ruined. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Pretty decent? Slowly but surely. Okay, and then that's. Oh, well, thank you. It's Ray. I have about 800 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked, it was like 780. And I've been binging this game quite a bit, so I reckon we're closer to 800 now. Aw, thank you, Sleepy Ninja. I appreciate it. Yeah, I joke about it being like overwhelming and overstimulating to some people, and so the entrance used to be like extra too. I mean, like you hopped on if you were visiting, like one of my friends, you'd hop off this dodo plane and show up, and it'd just be like, bam, in your face, and it was so much to do. So what I did was I deliberately turned it to like this really calm, serene. Oh, this looks pleasant. This looks nice. I'll take a walk, and then you get sucked in, and then you get lost because it's like a little maze. What is it? Ray says I need to finish my island of work on. Oh yeah. And I'll tell you what helped me was I just started. Like I would think about, okay, like what things did I see in my town? That's how I came up with like the pharmacy, or, you know, what kind of things do people typically visit? But the beach was a fun idea because I really didn't know what to do on the beach. So I just put some games, and I'll circle back over there so you can kind of look at it and get some ideas. And then if you ever want to come and like look in depth and just stand around and, you know, chart out ideas, I do have my dream address up there. But what we did, a couple things that have been really helpful if you don't use them are panels. So the simple panels, that's what all the walls are behind. It just really helps fill in gaps to make it look more realistic. And then the floors, they were all in the design app. I did not design these. I can't take credit for them. But that's what this one looks like. And then I just really was thinking about like if I went to some beach restaurant, what it would look like. And that's what we have. I'm glad it gave you some ideas. It changes all the time. Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, right? This again, it did not happen overnight, and that's what I was explaining earlier. It's this one, like when I really got into the actual builds, like I realized that people were posting stuff on YouTube, and I just happened across it, and I seen some amazing things I had never even thought of, like using the bookcases back here for walls, and it just upped the game. I wanted to build a waterfall, but maybe since I don't know. Oh yeah, well, I changed the waterfalls a lot. I did have one that was pretty big, way back up here for a while, but then it slowly got replaced by like the laundromat and other things. So, but yeah, the waterfalls are helpful though because there's a couple rare fish that you get. So I always try to keep a few, right? And Isabel yells at me because I don't have enough natural aesthetics, but there is. I'll try to find it. I've seen the most amazing. It was waterfalls, but it also was like dino themed. It was on Reddit, and I meant to write down their dream address because it was just incredible. I mean, this person, I don't even know how they did it. Like there's so much terraforming and it's beautiful. But if you want other ideas too, I do encourage like Reddit. There's one called Animal Crossing Designs. People will just go and post like ideas for other people to try, and I'm talking these people like they might as well be building model ships kind of thing. That the amount of detail and time that goes into them is nuts. But yeah, waterfalls could be fun. I mean, there's a lot you can do with that. I used to have more centered around them. I just don't anymore. So one day I would like to. That dinosaur theme really was incredible. I kind of want to put it in my island somehow. All right, guys. We need to figure out where to put the lawnmower. It's really cute. I'm not sure where to put it, though. If you have any ideas, let me know. I think I'm just going to go drop it by one of the other houses for now, like they own it. I also have a park, but that's super boring, so we'll talk about the park. But yeah, we have a hospital too, to go with the pharmacy. So there's some other ideas for you. It's right if you haven't seen the top of the island. Oh, but something that's functional. Yep, sorry. See, my island's so overwhelming, you have to... We walk at a slow pace here on this island. It's very relaxing. The Ace Hardware. I recommend if you haven't done this, but I have my storage outside. I have a ATM and a workbench all outside. So basically everything is accessible. I don't have to go to like inside my house, outside my house. Another tip, It's Ray, if you're really like, okay, I want to start designing. I also recommend when you get this size storage, but I always carry around my workbench in my storage shed because like I'll be doing stuff and then this way, like I used to run back to my house or to my hardware store. But then I was like, well, why not just carry a storage shed? So like I can access my workbench and my storage literally anywhere on the island, and it makes the projects go a lot faster. Guys, I forgot what I was doing now. Oh, the lawnmower. Okay, let's figure out whose house should get a lawnmower. Maybe Peshima's. Hers is kind of boring. There's a lot to see. A lot of hidden surprises. If you do decide to go to the Dream Island, I'll make sure to update it tonight before I get off of here. because I don't think it's been updated in a couple weeks, and I have made some major changes. And that way you can just poke around at your own leisure and, you know, play with stuff. And because I do, one of my favorite parts is making it very interactive, so you actually can go and like touch things and turn things on. And I've also worked on designing a lot of these guys' houses inside, so if they're home, you can see like their insides of their house. Where am I going to put this darn mower? It doesn't really go with anybody. Oh, poo. I don't know, guys. I think it's really cute. I want to put it somewhere. Come on now. Ah! Did I get it? Okay, good. Alright, let's see what we got. Bamboo, I think I have that one. Yeah, that's okay. We have friends, we give them to friends. Maybe Poncho's house. Poncho is my... Oh, I'd have to get rid of his birdhouse, though. And this, it's Ray. This is my new Pyro resident. He is so different than everyone else. It makes me laugh. He actually, like, shocked me. Actually, he's home. I'll show you real fast. I walked into his house, and everyone else has these, like, simple homes that you walk into. They're pretty standard. And then there's this guy. I was like, oh my word. It's nothing but open flame and a hay bed and a fossil wall. So I will eventually design his house for him too, but I have no idea where to go with that theme. We'll see. For now, it looks like he's getting a mower, though. No, it doesn't suit. All right, Peshima, you're getting the mower. Where'd he go? Huh, but look how adorable it is. Oh, I love it. Let's see if it does anything. Oh, it does. Very cute. Right? Sleepy Ninja. I walked in, I was like, sir, because he was like, oh, outdoor stuff inside. I was like, yeah, this is a whole fire hazard. Like, I think... No, her house isn't designed yet, but... Yeah, I specifically am trimming down that 4-hour bonus stream that I made just out of nowhere. Just to have about 2 minutes of content where I officially finally get to meet him. Like, it was a whole search and rescue mission. I couldn't find it. He had been living on the island for 2 or 3 days, and I finally found him hiding in someone else's house. And then I finally got him to go home, and when I walked in, I was like, oh wow, this is a lot. So just to show you an example, this is Tasha's house, but I did her house for her too. So you know how typically the residents have very simple designs. So she's very noir, kind of, you know, dark. If you know Tasha, she's, I don't know, different. So that was the theme we have for her. But now she's got like a whole kitchen, entertainment center, some art. That's who she is. I am awfully interested in what you're making. What are you making? Cute lily crown. She was daydreaming. Oh, but let's see. I think we have lilies on the island. Their outfits sometimes crack me up. Like, it's the most random. She's still wearing a... Oh, I guess it's not the New Year's hat. It looks like the New Year's hat, though. Alright, let's see if we know it. Oh, I used to have Butch a long time ago. Yeah, so Ray, you hold people captive too then, because mine is Marina and Monty. They're not allowed to leave, like, no matter what. Oh, we learned it. Alright, let's see what it looks like. As we awkwardly stand in her house when she clearly doesn't want us to visit. Okay. Alright. That'd be nice for Easter. That's so funny. My goal, besides Monty, is to collect pink characters because pink is obviously one of my favorite colors if you haven't caught by some of the themes, but they're hard to come by because I don't let people leave, so you know the visitors don't show up as much here. But this is Marina's house. But see, watch now. In Poncho, I would consider letting leave, but his house is so cute. Yeah, so I have a hard time with it too. Paolo. Not an argument. Oh, he's so shy. I'll deliver it. Alright, so there's Poncho. We love Poncho. Lucky, Goldie, Portia, Kiki. Oh, cute. Butch, Punchy. Oh, I love. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Chrissy. I wish she would come here. Lolly, Bob, and Fret. The only one I'd let go is Fret. I'd invite Cookie, but Cookie is on my DLC. Yeah, and I have the DLC, and that's actually how I've learned about so many of these. I didn't realize there were this many, and I know that sounds weird to say, but I never really researched it. Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna pause here. I'm gonna look up what Fret is. I don't think I've seen that one before. Oh, cute. Aw. Yeah, he's cute. I like him. Yeah, so here's how petty I am. I actually went and got the chocolate souvenirs and brought them to my island and then made Marina and a few of my other islanders go visit that island so I could build them a second home. Just so I could have them on both islands whenever I went out that way. Okay, let's see. Oh, for Paolo. Okay. Paolo? Check my map. Yeah, I know. I'm ridiculous. So I am on the mission. So she's pink. Penelope's pink. Paolo is pink. Monty's the one I can't let leave ever. Clay, I let Ken leave, which I feel bad now because they were like dating, him and Brofina, but he was kind of pink, but he was also adorable, like a little bear. So I was like, okay, fine. Or I think he's a bear. He might be a mouse. Anyways, Paolo. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. So I think this one is his. So yeah, that's my goal eventually. But I would love to have Chrissy, for sure. Like I've seen her. I don't know. I just wish I could have them all. I mean, it's sad we can only have a few. What up, Paolo? I did walk. Listen, through the rain, through the fire, whatever you need, Paolo. For you. Poor Paolo. But why? I wonder what it is. I do too. Open it, Paolo. Come on. So cool. A plover cardigan. Okay, well that's good. Walk the runway, queen. Let's do it. Alright, I'm ready. Okay, that's okay. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you look awesome. He's blushing. How cute. Poncho only cared about curling. Aww. Poncho is my weightlifting guy. I would make up after that. Awesome. A pineapple dress, cute. Let's try that on later. I hear they're super popular. For sure. Fruit clothing is popular. Let me see the sweater guy. Oh, he ran off. Oh. He would be at the computer right now. Alright, well that sweater is super adorable. I'll leave you to it. Alright, good deed for us. Fantastic. Still raining and sad. Can we double check here? So I get distracted. Okay, those get put away. Alright, let's do a quick put away here. I like to have some tidy pockets. It's Ray, I don't know if you're like that, but my pockets have to be tidy and in a certain fashion or I get sad. I think it's funny that I did buy too many jukeboxes. Literally just gutting. Yep. See, it's a thing. There's either people either thrive in chaos or they have like ultra organized things. That's what I've noticed. Okay, I think I got it all. All right. We finished our project earlier than I had hoped, so that's good. So now we'll just do a quick run around, grab some bells. Oh, you know what I haven't done that I need to do is I do need to go through and see the shops and see what they have. See, I like her too. She's not technically pink, but she's just stupid adorable, so she'll be here until I have to claw her out of my fingers, essentially. Okay. I also do like the update because all these new people come to visit. I think that's fun, so you can see who's actually new and... Or like me, I just did not understand how many people they actually had. Okay, let's go shopping. It's my daily... One of my daily rounds is spending all the money I've worked so hard to save. Hello. What we got? Another sewing project. Technically don't need that right now. I also like these little shoe boxes. They're cute. I have them in the boutique. I have a chess set. Alright, well, nothing too new. Away we go. Let's drop some stuff off in the box. And I know you don't make as much, but you pay for convenience, as my mother would say, and I love the fact that I can just drop and run off. So it's worth it. Unless I got something that was like super rare that was gonna give me a ton of bells, I won't. I'll just go to the drop box. All right, let's do a little clothing shopping really super quick. That's a cute outfit she's got picked out today. Oh, see, there she is. She's my favorite. Love her. Absolutely obsessed with her. Okay. Yeah, check this out here. And it's right too. I meant to tell you, I don't know if I told you, but if you ever want to share your dream address for us all to go to visit, we're happy to do that too. So if you ever get to the point where you're like, I'm excited, you can update it too a lot. And every time you update it, Luna does pay you like $4,000 or something. It's quite a bit. So, or bells, I guess, sorry. I want to do a quick look. I think I have most of this stuff. But if you ever want us to visit and take a tour, I would be happy and very excited to do so. If you're on tomorrow, by chance, because I plan to do this Tuesdays and Thursdays on schedule, but I play this a lot, so I show up randomly as well. But tomorrow I'm going to a dream island that my lifelong friend, they designed theirs, and they put in my opinion, their island puts mine to shame. So if you want to be a part of that and see that, you are more than welcome to join us. Sleepy Ninja, do you know who your wife's favorite characters are? Does she have ones that she holds hostage to? I feel like it's a common thing. I also hold my giant crabs hostage. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I recommend. You should listen, Sleepy. You should ask her. I guarantee she probably does. She probably has her ones where like, yeah, they could go, but these other ones have to stay. Okay, let's do a little. I don't know if we want to. You know what? Let's just go and travel to another island. I try to do this at least once for materials because I don't like the chopped trees and stuff on my island just because it's kind of inconvenient how I have stuff placed. It's more hassle to work around all the stuff than just to go get some material. So we'll go do that. Yeah, Sleeping Ninja. It's a good conversation starter because people feel very strongly about their island residents. They're protected peoples. Or protected animals, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's check out our Nook shopping real quick. You always want to check that every day. See what the new stuff is. Okay. Oh, we are awfully close to St. Patty's Day too. I kind of need to buy that. Okay. It's ready. Do you guys know? I'm not sure. Do they celebrate any kind of like St. Patrick's Day on this game? How they do like for other holidays? Like they have Bunny Day and I need to check that. Okay, redeem Nook Miles. Okay, grab that. Yeah, I have to look that up. I am big on decorating the island for holidays. Like Festival was the one that was most recent that I decorated for, and like the whole island was covered in stages and lights and party floors, and it was pretty intense. It's one of my favorite ones to decorate for because that little peacock is the most extra. It's rated. You get to do the festival this year? Were you on during that time frame? I think it was like last month or maybe right before. Animal Crossing community would probably have that info. Yeah, I need to look it up. Oh, that's so sad. Next year. I hope you get to go. I love that one. That's probably one of my favorite events. Okay, so before I go to a new island just for like materials, I always drop my workbench and my storage shed. So just a hint if you do decide to hold on to those while you're on your normal island, because you cannot use them on the other island and it just wastes space. And then typically I will get out an extra axe and then probably a shovel. And the other two I can survive with if I need. Yeah, I've been doing the carnivals, or I guess the festival, for so long that I put the whole main area here becomes like a decoration. And I had, I think, 3 or 4 of the festival machines like lined up in a little parade down the main strip. But I think next year what I'll have to do is probably fill this in, and this will have to be the main holiday area now. I'm not sure. With the new shopping center 2.0, I'm not sure where I'm going to put all my holiday stuff now. I better figure it out because the bunny day's coming up and I have about 10,000 bunnies to put on my island. I want to fly. I do want to use my Nook Miles ticket. We would like to use our Nook Miles ticket. Let's go, Orville. All packed. Tools ready. Time for takeoff. Alright. And then last week, I went on this, like, unplanned but obsessive adventure to do nothing but catch a tarantula. Which I did finally catch that tarantula, but I was trying to spawn them on these islands, and it was quite the adventure. I got bit, like, multiple times. Then I got stung by bees. And I was joking. I was like, you know, I promise everyone such a relaxing evening. So. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I'm not sure who the follow was. That's probably my stupidity and lack of technology, but thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I promise I'll figure out how to figure out who that was. Oh, it's right. Take your time. This is just a chill group. You come and go as you please. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Alright, pretty standard. We're just gonna go around and get us some materials so I can make some more money. And then another thing I keep reminding other people to do and totally forget myself is always make sure you shake the trees on these islands prior to, because they'll drop like furniture and rare items and things. So I mostly am saying that again to remind myself to not just go hacking at a tree. Okay, and then another pro tip that one of my followers gave me was to use a shovel for the rocks instead of an axe. Apparently it does hit faster, and it was proven to be true. Now me, I'm terrible with aim in the first place, but any other normal human, it's totally true. Yeah, that was a bad example. Go figure. We'll go ahead and grab some fruit. See? That, my friends, right there, that is why you always pack extra tools. Boom. It never fails. I assume that's like that for other people, but just in case. And of course, we're going to eat one of our fruits here. And get ourselves an extra piece of material. Oh no. And then I'm sure everyone has their least favorite things about Animal Crossing. Mine, ironically, are the flowers. I think they're annoyingly aggressive. And like they're cute when they're contained, but the fact that they're wildflowers, obviously, so they spread like wildflowers. And I'm not a fan. Especially on islands where I'm trying to get materials. Now, I was reading someone had posted on Reddit that they were saying there are ways that how I do my bell orchard, right, where I joke about it being an investment strategy. Apparently, there's hybrid flowers that these people like cultivate and they sell mass amounts of. So there is worth in the wildflowers. I just don't have the patience for it, I don't think. I also enjoy visiting these islands because I like the island music that they play on them. I think it's just relaxing to go and chop down some trees and listen to some good tracks. Okay. And I'm sure the same people that do the cultivating with the flowers would also laugh at me because I will go through and pick up all of the weeds. My thought is I can carry 100 in one batch though, so it makes sense. Alright. Let's pull up my handy dandy little thing here. Checking out one quick little... Okay, sorry, snail, 250 bells. There we go. Try to keep that stuff in my brain for when my pockets get full and I have to start picking and choosing what I want to take home and what I want to release. Darn. Ooh-wee. This is a bad tool day. Okay. Well, we'll see how far we get, huh? I did finally collect some gold the other day too, which which I hadn't collected any gold in ages. Nothing in that tree. Okay. Uh-oh. Not even gonna try to outrun them. They always get me. Tragic. Oh man, every time. I remember one time I was getting beat up on this, like one of these islands. The bees were coming for me. I was getting stung by those tarantulas. And I actually ended up getting like knocked out and oh, what's his name? Not Orville, the other one. I just can't remember his name now. But he was like, you need to be more careful, and he woke me back up. That's so sad. Hopefully there's not more than one bee's nest. That's happened to me before, believe it or not. I was like, well, okay, that's over, and then wait and got stung again. Okay, here we go. Tidy up the island. It always ends up being a barren wasteland when I'm done. That part is kind of sad. I show up in such a beautiful island and then... Oh, see? There we go. That's why you shake trees. A fan palm. Like a plant fan palm? Oh. Interesting. We'll have to check that when we get home. I have an idea of what that is. Snail hanging out there. I'll come back over there in a second. Grab all my weeds. Maybe we'll sneak over to Harvey's Island and sell those. Maybe. Depends on my mood. Sometimes I just drop them in the store box. Shake the tree. Nothing. Alright. Stingy trees get cut down. Now he's firewood. Shake the tree. Nothing. Oh, my poor little eye. You know what I should do next time we do the island material grab? I think we should make sure I'm wearing a pirate outfit. Oh, well thank you, Sleepy Ginger. It was so good seeing you. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. You be safe. Send some love to your wife and tell her we're happy to visit her island sometime. Come back anytime. Centipede. Almost. Thank you. See you later. Be safe. Alright, nummy num fruits. No, not a bad haul for this trip so far. I think we're doing pretty good. Got some iron. Wally World Island thrives off of wood and iron, so we love to see that. I use a tremendous amount of wood and iron on my island. Okay. There we go. Should we get all the trees? All the material. We are efficient up in here. Okay, well, it is the top of the hour, so for those who have come around and are still here today, thank you so much for visiting the Wally World Island. I am Wally. I really appreciate the company today. If you're someone who likes a really chill, relaxing evening, what you see is what you get. So please join us if you're enjoying the content or maybe want to visit another time. Please give a follow, or if you're watching this cut down version later on YouTube, like, subscribe, whatever. Other than that, you're free to chat it up in the chat if you would like, or just sit quietly and wind down before bedtime. Again, thank you so much for being here. Friendly reminder, we're going to go ahead and pause mute so I can take a quick drink break and do a quick leg stretch. And I encourage all of you to hydrate, grab a drink, stretch your legs, and we'll get right back to it for just a little while longer. Thanks. Okay, sorry about that awkward pause. My water bottle had fallen on the floor and rolled under a couch. So usually it's a little more seamless. I will admit it's not seamless, but not usually that long of a pause. So, but we got to stay hydrated or bad things happen. So, oh, nope. It'd be a shell. All right, we'll leave the shells there. I used to collect the shells and then I realized they really weren't worth taking home necessarily. So I don't typically take them home anymore. I am excited to see these fish in there. Hopefully it's something interesting to go fishing for. And then also, if you're watching this now or later, one of the things I'm always curious about is when people do visit the islands. Obviously, it's 9 times out of 10 I would assume for materials, but what's your strategy? What's your plan? Like, how do you get the most out of your visit? You know, like I have my method, which you'll see obviously as we go through, but do you do something differently? Do you focus more on just like catching fish, gathering plants? Do you have like a mixture of what you like to do? If you'd like to share with the group for a suggestion, by all means, drop it in the chat, even if it's later on for YouTube. I'm sure lots of people like to learn off of different suggestions and ideas. That's how I've gotten most of the things, is I've just learned off of other people and really valued the little things that they offer. So it's a team effort here. It's a village. We raise each other. Okay, did I get all my trees? Looks like it. Yep. Okay, so speaking of strategy, mine typically is I will go through and pretty much anything material wise I will keep. I don't usually keep, drop it here. I don't usually keep my fruit because I have the fruit on the island. I have quite a bit of it. So that one I don't mess with as much unless I don't find anything really too worthwhile, then I will go grab it. Because if I recall, let me grab my handy dandy little tracker here. The cherries, for example, they're worth 100 bells. So, you know, there's 10 in a batch. So, I mean, it's not like they're worthless, right? Like you can definitely, it adds up. But for now, I can probably catch something that's worth more than that. And obviously the singular one, I'm not going to mess with that. So that's one of my strategies. Now what I'll do is I will go fishing for this line or until my fishing rod breaks, and then I'll dive for fish for this other one. So that is the next phase of our strategy. So that's what we're going to do. And just for space saving, I'm going to go ahead and put that on as well, because that's obviously going to free up a spot for us. Now, other question I always like to ask, when you are faced with a choice, such as this pond, we have large shadows, we have small shadows. What's your preference? Me personally, I want to say I'd like to go to the large shadows. I do often, but oftentimes I think small shadows make kind of a more interesting catch. For me, I don't know if I'm just cursed, but the bass is like my least favorite catch. Oops. And that is all I ever get. So, all right, heavy focus. Lock in, everybody. I'm terrible at fishing. You would think with how much I've done it, I would be much, much better. But I will say in my defense, I am better when I'm not streaming because there is just enough delay to really make it kind of tricky. So I'm not this bad, but I'm still not a pro. Like, no one's coming to me watching me on here for fishing. Maybe to watch me fail, that could be definitely a thing. For fishing especially. But we do catch things. I've proven it. Oh, see, it gets me every time. Alright, we're gonna get one. Nope. Yep. Oh, see? Alright. There we are. Oh my gosh, it's not even a fish. Wow. Okay, well, you know, that's what a development. I missed like 5 fish, and the thing I finally catch is a boot. How insulting. And a boot, just for reference, is 10 whole bells. So it's basically a material. It's not for sale, if I'm not mistaken, I think. So I never take the trash home unless I'm specifically on a mission to make something like a trash pile or whatever have you. All right, let's start in the middle. Let's see what we get. Oh, that was a terrible toss. Oh, hold on though. Nope. Dang it. Oh, every time. Why am I so bad at this here? Alright, we'll try again. Okay, okay. Got him. Oh, look. Carp. I can carpool with my bass. I'll catch about 15 of. Okay. Do a little walk around. There we go. There's one. Alright, everyone. Quiet. Focus. Try this again. Alright, we need to focus. Okay. Wah-wah. Ugh. Oh joy, a bass. Lucky Wally. I really don't care for catching bass. The way it turned to look at me, I think it was insulted. No. Come on. You know what? Part of it's my depth perception, okay? Hold on. One of my eyes is swollen shut from being stung in the face. Oh, okay, my 2 carp can carpool now. Uh-oh. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, we're gonna go diving a little earlier than planned. So let's hop right in and get to that. Okay, at least we have one that's aggressively swimming away. We love that. Let's let it calm down. And for anyone that's kind of new with the fishing or diving portion, it took me forever to figure out that you can do this where like you just chill, let it calm down, and then you can like slowly inch like you were, trying to catch a bug that's sneaky. And then when you get kind of over them, then you dive and then you just smash the A button like your life depends on it. Ooh, I haven't got one of those this year. Chambered Nautilus, 1800 bells. Very nice. Okay. Not bad. Not starting off with a sea anemone or a seaweed this time. This one, though, probably is kelp. Let's see. Yep. There we go. It's okay. Seaweed is, still a functional item. It's worth 600 bells, so it's not, the end of the world. Will we discard it for something else? Absolutely, but just depends on what we come across. Dive, dive, dive. Okay, so I've said this again, and I'll say it every time it happens. The bass is my least favorite fish to catch. The anemone is my least favorite sea creature to catch. The bass and the anemone are two things that I will catch so much of. I actually squint and glare at a computer screen or a gaming screen when I see it. It's just unreal how much I dislike them. But for fun. Let's see what we got over here. I bet you this is seaweed. Maybe a starfish. It's looking a little seaweed, isn't it? Oh, joy. Wow. What a surprise. Hello, anemone. I'm trying to remember how much those are worth. It would probably help if I could spell them. Yeah, 500 bells. So, again, not technically a worthless catch, but will we toss it back? Yes. Okay, big bubbles, fast bubbles. Not moving though. Maybe a starfish? Oh, curses. There's a theme, y'all. There's a theme. But if there is one thing we can promise for a relaxing island visit with us, the sea diving is typically probably the most chill and relaxing. Because we're just floating out in the water. It's kind of a pretty scene. So I guess in a way it's a nice way to wrap up the evening. So we're coming up on 23. A little after 23. We're almost there. I might stay later though. I'm in the middle of something. I'm not one of those people that have to hard cut off at a certain time, so. Okay. So our little sea star, I always call them starfish. Sea star. She'd be worth $500, 500 bales too. Okay. And let me know too, you guys, if you prefer to see one over the other, like when we get to this phase, if you're like, hey, I really enjoy watching the diving instead, we'll do more of that. If we have someone that has a preference, or if you're someone who's like, oh, I would rather just watch the fishing, we'll definitely do that too. For our mantis shrimp, which I think are really cool looking actually, they are worth 2,500 bells. So good to know. We will not be discarding a mantis shrimp. They will go home. And then what's your favorite sea creature to catch? Put that in the comments too. I always like to see who's their favorite and why. I have a few that I love. The giant crabs, obviously, but there's a few small ones that I think are just really pretty because they glow. This game, there is no lack of variety, and it is very fun to see what everyone else prefers. That's one of my favorite reasons to go to different islands is there's infinite possibilities in this game. And everyone has such different things. At the end of the day, we all technically have the same materials, if you've been playing about the same time frame. And it is incredible to see the different concepts or just way people do stuff. So hopefully, and again, if you missed my reminder earlier, if you want us to visit your dream address someday, please put it in the chat. I promise you we'll visit. And we'll do a full tour. Full reaction, I think is what they call it nowadays. And for our Welk, we're looking at 1,000 bells. Good deal. And then if anyone is watching right now and they are interested in coming out to our wow, words are hard today. Sorry, everyone. Our Twitch stream tomorrow, we will be visiting a very special island. It is my lifelong best friend. They have given me permission to check out their island and do a whole stream on it. So excited to go visit, and hopefully I do it justice. My island has approximately just under 800 hours worth of gameplay in it, and time. My friend, I'm pretty sure, is well over 1,000. And just, I proudly say this, and slightly with envy, but their island puts mine to shame. So, but we'll go check that out tomorrow, and I'll make sure to have their dream address displayed as well. So if anyone likes to dream travel like I do, you can go back and visit on your own and share some love. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna get away. Ah, I can't breathe. Oh no. Oh, that did not go well. All right. Gently now. Bet you this one's a crab or another shrimp. Okay. Oh, it knows. I bet you it's a shrimp. Oh gosh. Okay, go. Press the A button. Yep. I've noticed the shrimp, like they won't have a shadow while you're getting close, and all of a sudden they just kick off like actual shrimp in water. Okay, what do we got here? A sea slug. I think the sea slugs. And you would think I would have these memorized. I have a few of them after all these years, but I always forget. 600 bells for the sea slug too. And I do like to call out the worth for the bells and stuff while I'm catching things. I think it's helpful for people if they're, trying to gain their own concept of how they want to go about bringing home the most bang for the buck. Oh! Well, we do love catching a pearl. That's exciting. Pearls are worth 10,000 bells, but we don't sell pearls. We hold on to them for crafting, obviously. That's why there's so many mermaid items on the island. Oh, I think I can catch up to this one. Go. Oh, wow. Oh, I still got it. Okay. I started to veer off. A pearl oyster. Funny. We got a pearl and a pearl oyster. It's a whole set today. So pearl oyster is not 10,000 bells, unfortunately. It is 2,800. But I guess if you were to crack it open and it had a pearl in there, it'd be worth almost 13,000 bells. So that's pretty cool. That'd be a pretty decent find if I say so myself. Okay, what do we got now? Oh, hooray. Oh, we found the edge. Back to the shore. Okay. There we go. Dive, dive, dive. All right, what we got? A turbine shell, huh? Totally tubular. 1,000 bells. I feel like this one, perhaps it's just me or how fancy it is, but I really feel like it should be like worth more. It looks like it's worth more, you know? Alright, get turned around here. There we go. There's some bubbles. Alright, back on track. My sad little pirate eye. Next time, if someone's in here watching and they're back next time, please remind me to wear a pirate outfit next time we come to an island, because I always get stung by something. So we might as well look like, you know, we should play the part. A barnacle. I don't think these are worth very much. Acorn, barnacle, sorry, not barnacle, barnacle. 600 bells. All the suspense for 600 bells. Okay. Okay, lots of bubbles, medium speed. Oh, okay. I bet you it's a shrimp again. What do we think? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Go, 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 go. Yes! Yes! Y'all, my favorite. My island is going to be overrun by these things eventually because I play no games. I don't like to sell them very often. Sorry. Saving a picture as always. Okay. Well, he'll be going home with us. Oh, and look at that. He filled up the last one. Okay, so now, again, I mentioned asking everyone about their strategy. Something. What's up, Ray? How'd your burger turn out? Oh, what we got here? A little cucumber. Ray, you just missed it too, man. We just caught a snow crab. I'm very excited. It was quite thrilling. 500. We'll just let. We have a bunch of 500s. Let it go. All right. And we just filled up our inventory, so perfect timing, Ray. That was fantastic. Oh, you know what? It's worth doing. It's worth doing because if you think about like equipment wise, it'll never break on you. So it's always, especially when you go visit other islands for materials, I always will get everything I possibly can. I'll fish until my rod breaks. This one was kind of a weird example because usually I'll get about a row, but then I'll always go through and fill out the bottom row. Now, usually if I have like a bunch of time or I'm just kind of like super chilling, I will stay until I literally get rid of things like the seaweed and the anemones because they're just not worth very much, and the sea stars. But pretty decent haul. So that's my recommendation on it, but it's a lot of fun. And then I would have the little, I have an Animal Crossing app that I adore. When I become rich and famous, I will personally pay this person millions of dollars for all their hard work. But if you've never heard of it, it's a phone app called Animal Crossing New Horizons Pocket, ACNH Pocket. I strongly encourage people, if you like to keep track of your inventory or how much things cost, that one. It's free. There is a way to support the creator, but it's amazing. Like, it'll tell you what events are coming up, who's coming to your island that day. You can track everything. Oh, do you? Yeah. See, I love it. I will one day pay this person lots of money for all their work. But I use it constantly when I'm, fishing and going through my day-to-day stuff. Okay, perfect. It's Ray. If you don't mind, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but how long have you been playing New Horizons, just approximately? Is it newer to you, or have you been playing a while? What got here? Oh, it's Bunny. Oh gosh, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, definitely. Actually, I'm gonna put the name in here. I think I can send a chat to you. Give me 1 second. Pressing Pocket. That's what that app is called. I think you said you use it, but just in case other people come back and want to look that up later, that's what it's called. And also support that person. If you guys got enough to buy him a coffee, he calls it buying him a coffee, but it's amazing. Or I shouldn't assume it's a him. I apologize. I do not know. Oh, no, it is a him. His name is James, the developer. We love James. Thank you, James. Okay. So first thing I'll do, because I do kind of have a problem about this, I will go through and actually store my inventory that I don't want to sell first. Because if I don't, I will screw it up and sell things I don't want to sell. So, and actually I do want to sell my hardwood and softwood right now, as well as my stones. I always keep my iron and my wood. Try to mess this up. Try this again. Doop, doop, doop. See? There we go. Now we're back on track. Okay. I want to see what that fan palm is before I do anything with it. And always keep my pearl. Oh, I see what I was doing. I'm in the wrong thing. Dingling. Sorry. Some days it's a learning curve. Start over. I want to put in my storage my wood, my iron. I want to see what that is first. My pearl. And we're going to go find a place for spider crab. Okay. Got it. Everything's good. Good? Yep. Confirm. Fantastic. Then I will go ahead and grab my tools. And then I'm going to come over here and sell. See how much we got. And again, friendly reminder, if you're just popping in, yes, the Dropbox does pay you less, but you pay for convenience. So, all right, let's see. Not too bad. It's not that much of a difference too, really, at the end of the day. Don't sell a shed. Don't sell a bench. Oh, that's exciting. That one I have not gotten into, but I can definitely see the allure to wanting to play that. I have a few friends that really like that one. And a few family members that really enjoy playing it too. I would definitely watch it though. I think that one is a whole world of possibilities too, isn't it? It's kind of an open place where you just build a whole bunch of stuff. Isn't that the idea of that one too? All right, now let's put everything back where it belongs. I want to see what that thing is, and then we gotta go find a place where you can help me choose where I'm gonna put my giant crab. Ray, what's the first thing that you're gonna build on your Minecraft? Do you have a plan of action? I'm not sure. Again, I haven't played that game, so that might be a excuse me if that's a stupid question to ask. An underground base? Okay. For that game, is that one like a multiplayer? Is it kind of like this one where it's technically just you're by yourself unless someone visits? Oh, nice. Okay. Then I can definitely see why that would be a good option. Ah, that makes sense. I've seen some of those things get pretty elaborate. One of my friends like made this giant house structure, but it was really elaborate. So I guess people will get it. Actually, I'm gonna have to go look it up today now because now I want to see what all can be done. Okay. I was gonna put that palm in there, but I actually kind of like it there. Oh, that's what I was doing. I need to replace my fishing pole. Well, it's right if you get to the point where you're sharing your content as well, or if you do like any Twitch, make sure you share that stuff with us. Well, actually, that reminded me. One moment. I'm also going to follow you as well. So, there we are. And I know Sleepy Ninja has been one of my faithful followers for very long, so it's been kind of cool. All right, there we go. Oh, not sure how to close this out now. What have I done? There we go. Okay. Minecraft. Now listen, I do be loving me The Sims. The Sims is, again, OG on that one. Back when it first came out on computer. I played the mess out of that. And then there was this crazy, I remember there was this crazy cheat code that you could type in, and it was hysterical because it literally was like, I was a millionaire overnight, and my house just became this massive, insane looking thing. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, for years. Listen, I could barely remember my own phone number, but I sure remember that it was like a 15 character password. It had symbols, upper, lower cases. Like, it was so funny. But I guarantee everyone that was playing The Sims had that memorized, like it was their social security number. It was a good time to be alive. It was a lot of fun. That, unfortunately, I haven't played it since that computer crashed many moons ago. But there is a Twitch streamer that I like to watch. She has the newer Sims, and she has a whole thing going on. Like, her people have personalities. Like, it's worth it. I'll have to go look up her name. I haven't watched her in a little bit. I took a break from a lot of these games just for some very happy but personal things. But I'm back now. So I'll have to go look up her name and share that too, because she is so funny. Oh my word. Her people do some crazy stuff on there. So if you want ideas for that, I do recommend watching her too. And I'll make sure to make a note to share that. What we got? Oh, did enough fishing today. That's great. And Stardew Valley, I'm assuming that's the one you mean. That one, to me, is so cute looking, but it's one I refuse to even start playing it because I just don't have time to invest in it, and it would make me sad. What we got here? A squid. I do enjoy the squids. Let me get back to my little list here. Let's see, squid. 500 bells. Okay. Oh, let's grab this seashell here. And then I feel like there was something else I wanted to get done today, craft-wise. I think I'm getting distracted with the fishing. It is technically 23:33, so typically I stay on from the standard time for my ones is like, sorry, I guess 9:30 to 11:30. But sometimes I'll just stay on longer, like if I have more things to do or if someone's watching. I like this time of night because, again, it really is just a wind down time. So let's venture forth and see if we can find a fun place for my giant crab. A couple places. Maybe smack dab in the middle of this school. Maybe one day I'll just have a giant crab field. Like just random crabs in a field. I don't know where to put them there. Let's see. They're kind of big, so you have to be a little strategic with them. Maybe over here. Doesn't make much sense. I don't dare put him in the store because we have drying fish, and I don't want him to get upset, so we won't put him there. Just stomp through my garden. I do have this little guy over here. Oh, there he is. Oh gosh. He's guarding his anchor, so I mean, we could technically, I guess, put two. That'd be kind of fun. Like if they were fighting over an anchor. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe not. And then there's my other ones over here. He guards my fossils. Okay. You know what I should do? I should build another island out here like I did for the bonsai tree and put him out here. But the problem is, if I do that, it'll start getting too elaborate again. And then when people visit my island, they're going to get overwhelmed before they even walk in. Oh, darn, did I miss it? Which way is that going? That way. It's Ray, what's one of your favorite island items that you have so far? Like furniture-wise or like theme-wise? Do you have like a set or a theme that you especially like so far, even though you just started playing? No, I know. I've seen that thing. The moon chair. I'm gonna look that up. Let's see if I can see what that is. Moon chair. Yes! I have... Oh, you know what? It's Ray. Don't feel obligated to stay. But have you done much with the dreaming yet? Like going to other people's dreams and stuff? If not, okay, cool. I'm gonna show you. So this is where I get inspired a lot. And actually why I always like, hey, check out my dream address, and this is why. So I will show you. And I think I remember her name. But there's a girl that I actually have favorited for her dream where she has like a whole theme based around those chairs. So you have to have a bed. But it'll ask you, do you want to lay down or sleep? And you just say you want to go to sleep. And this is a really good way to, even if your island isn't finished, so to speak, you can always update it. So I update mine probably once a week usually. But this is Luna. Luna will give you about 4,000 bells just for updating a dream. So when you want to go see other people's dreams, you say, I want to dream. And hopefully let me do it while I'm streaming. I assume so. I would have to assume so. Okay. So you can search by dream address, which is why I have mine up there in the left-hand corner. You'll see that a lot when you go into forums and things. So that's the number you typically want to jot down. There's also island name, but once you revisit dreams, you can do that too. So I'm going to go see if I can remember that girl's name. Let's see. Maybe Belladonna. Hers is starred. I think it's hers. Tulip Feria has a pretty one too. Cozy Cove, actually. Oops, no way. Come back. Oh no! Not Cozy Cove. No. That's one of my good friends' islands. Okay, try this again. I think it might be Belladonna. If not, it'll be a fun one to visit. So her name's Dark Bella, so you can actually search it by that too, or her dream address. Alright, let's check it out. I also wish Luna could live on my island, because I very much like her. So on the islands, you can still interact with everything. Like you can walk up and touch stuff, but like let's say your island has oranges and their island has like pears or cherries. If you were to like grab the pears and cherries when you got home, it wouldn't be in your pocket. So I will tell you, I found that out the hard way. Oh, I don't think this is it, but just for fun. So this is what we talk about when we say, hey, visit our dream address. And also for anyone else that's watching that didn't know this is how you get there. And you can revisit other ones. Now, Dark Bella, by the way, shout out to her. This is absolutely incredible. Now, I have noticed the one thing you want to be careful with sometimes with some of these islands is they deliberately will be like mazes and you will get lost. But hers is really cool. So, and she has spent a considerable amount of time. I feel like she has the moon chairs. But this is her vibe she's got going on. It like it goes on for eternity is how it looks. But let me see up top. See how it just keeps going and going. Okay, maybe not. Also looks she's done some more since then too. But look at her floor. Isn't that neat? Right? Yeah, I mean this is incredible. The amount of time she took on this is just unreal. And then she has it built where you can it really is like infinity, like it just keeps going. And then I love that she caught it in the season because your seasons don't change. So whatever like weather or time of day that you save it as, that's what your dream's going to be. So you can curate it specifically too. Like she has hers in springtime for her cherry blossoms, which I think is a fantastic. Oh, look at her little baby cherry blossom. How cute. Adore the floor. I tell you what, this took forever. Absolutely took her forever. Oh, that's a bed. Speaking of cool beds. Now see, here's where it gets a little difficult. In your own island, you'll be able to navigate like each and every little tiny crevice but other people's islands you might get stuck trying to figure out how to get places. Alright, let's see what she's got over here. I swear she had like a moon something or other. And see, she's actually one that there's their museum. She was the one that gave me the idea to make the giant castles, right? So here's one of hers, and this was brilliant. She made it so it literally looks like when you walk into her museum, there's no spaces or anything. So that is well done, Darkfellow. Well done. Oh, blocked off. And if it's Ray, if you see anything you want me to turn back and go see, shout it out. We'll journey together. Yeah. The spring is one of my favorite times because of those trees. And there's these cute little petals that'll fly around, see them. Ugh, I love it. And her mix that she has is amazing too. You know, it's that dark and then soft, and it's just really well balanced. That's why she's one that I have saved as a favorite. When I have friends visit and stuff, this is typically one I'll show people. Oh, there she is. There she is. Ah, come back here. And so it actually will have your character. So when you do save it, make sure you have the outfit that you want because it'll be literally what your island is. So her welcome greeting isn't that exciting, but I also don't know how to change mine, so maybe you can't change it. I don't even know what mine says. Like if someone visit my island. Now I swear there was a moon chair on this beach. But I've also been to a lot of islands, Ray, so I admit I could be completely wrong. Okay, love the cauldron. Love that. Oh, she's got blocked. That is cool. Let's turn it on. Yes. That is... Okay, love the decayed trees. The spiderweb flooring is really cool too. That's a nice effect, especially between the trees. Yeah. Oh, and her moon. See the time that she put this? Oh, wow. That is wild. Look at her skeleton up there. That is so cool. Oh! She made that moon. That's not the actual moon. Oh my gosh. Oh, we need that. That is... I need that moon, right? I need that moon real bad. That's got to go by the observatory. Well, okay, so it's not a moon chair, but as promised, there was a moon of some sort on this island for us to see. Oh, she had a nice little bar too. And see how I do the mannequins for my like my bartenders, but my cashiers or whoever. A lot of hers are going to be the skeletons, but love that. And that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of these islands is we have the same materials, but totally 1000% different. Oh, hey, here's some good ideas for waterfalls too, Ray. This is pretty neat. I don't know if I can get over there a little bit closer. Oh, probably not. Darn. The decayed trees are really hard to walk around, but let me see if I can get back. You have the decayed trees? Or the moon? Oh, you have to tell me. No, you don't. How did you get the moon, Ray? Is it like a Celeste thing or... Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Your friend is amazing, okay? You have a good friend. You tell them they're an amazing friend and others are jealous of your giant moon that they would probably give up half their island to have. So you're very lucky. Don't ever give that away because that's hard to come by. I've been playing this game for years, and the two things I want so very badly is that stupid UFO. That is so much fun if you've ever seen that one. It abducts a cow. I love it. But the other is the moon. Pretty much anything to do with the space theme. I love aliens and spaceships and all that good stuff. So, okay, now I'm stuck. Where are we at? There we go. Okay, so that's Bella's Island. Super quick tour. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there we are, back at it. Yeah, so totally different than mine, but that's how you visit. And then when you're ready to go home, you just lay back on bed. And if you want to go back, you say, I want to wake up. Or if like, oh, I want to stay, you just tell her you want to stay. And she'll take you home. Yeah, oh, I love it. Like, there's days when I'll just hang out and, you know, if I'm just like on the weekends, I will just walk around these just because, you know, and I'll do it for hours and hours. It's like watching a podcast to me. I love people's creativity and I know how much time goes into it, so it's fun to appreciate it. And that's why I do kind of want to do a, you know, dream visit where we see other people's islands too. But I want to make sure that's something I'd rather people say, oh, come visit my island, for example, or, you know, have people that get permission to, because I feel like they would, because it's technically public. Like, you can't, if you put it out there, anyone can visit it. It's not like private, but I don't know how people would feel about maybe me doing that on a Twitch live. I'm not sure. Yeah, so one day I'll have that moon and the UFO. Okay, let's see. I think that is actually about... Oh, nope, gotta figure out a crab. We're gonna wrap... Okay, everyone. Kind of spacey sometimes, but here, I got a plan. We're gonna wrap up with the crab, and then that'll be it for today. So let's go down this way. And then, Ray, if you've... No! Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous! You know what, though? I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I hope you use it. I hope it's not sitting in your inventory somewhere. But I love that you have a friend that has that, because that's the person we're going to visit tomorrow is who gave me so much stuff. So, oh yeah, listen, please, you get yourself squared away. Even if you don't think it's perfect, I promise you, I've updated my dream a billion times. It is okay. Like Cozy Cove, for example, is a great example. Very new to Animal Crossing still, so very simple island, but there's something to be appreciated for that too. Where am I going to put this crab? I just don't know. And like this one here, I'll show you this funny one. I will personally come to your island and take a picture next to your UFO. I'll have to use it for one of my cover photos. My one crab over here is one of my favorites though, because watch it. It's a visual. See the little feet sticking out behind the rock. He's like going after the little lifeguard dummy. I like that one. It's pretty dynamic. Oh, Ray, you might have these, but you may not know what to do with them. So this is something fun I can show you. My island does have secret tunnels too. So if you go down the secret tunnels, they'll take you to the other side of the island, towards my western theme. So if you don't know that, yeah. So the, let me see where they're at. They should be in Nook Shopping, I think, or they're in the promo stuff. Maybe in the Nook Miles, I think. It's wherever you can get the promo stuff. Oh, hopefully it's still here. I feel like it is. Yep, there. So you buy 2 pipes, put them fairly far apart, and you can literally hop into them like Super Mario, and you can hide them behind things. So it's like, like Avatar with the secret tunnels, if you're familiar with that joke. Oh, I forgot to wake him up. All right, well, I'll be here a little bit longer. See, this is what happened. I was like, I have a plan, and then I will go everywhere but the plan. Yeah, so Ray, I'm glad you were here today. I mean, I think it was worth your time to get some ideas and some helpful hints, and you have someone that's super jealous of your island too, and they haven't even seen it yet, so well done. Good morning, Vision's Fuzzy. Yeah. Ahoy. I would actually, you know what, Gulliver, I would like to know how you got here, because I feel like you were just here. Battling a dozen, no, 2 dozen sea monsters. There's a bunch of sea kelp and enemies, because it's all that's out there. Until one of them landed devastating tickle attack. Oh my, poor little guy. Sent me tumbling overboard. Kaploosh. Paddle, flailed, verbal, herbal. Well, he's being extra today. Next thing I know, I'm being poked to life on this very beach. He's so kooky. To summon my rescue. Exactly. Where do you think you're going, guy? You need me. It isn't handy or dandy. Okay. I think Gulliver and the other one, I think they're like the dads of the Animal Crossing. Like, they have the best little dad jokes out of everybody. Alright, let's go digging. 5 parts. Alright. Yeah, that's right, you don't have a choice. You're pretty much here until I tell you you can't be. Alright, let's go find us some... Actually, I'm gonna go back here first. I feel like there's always one that hides near him. Maybe not on this small side. Also, a random feature that I do love about Animal Crossing is the footprints in the sand. I do very much enjoy watching the little footprints in the sea sand. It's cute. Take a look. Oh, we got here. Yes. 4 to go. Oh, I got excited. I thought that was a summer shell for a second. It's not time yet. There we go. Bet you this is at least one of them. There we go. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, terrible aim. Okay. Knocking these out pretty quick. You know what? I think we should put the crab here for now. I gotta move this over. Hold on, stand by. While I'm thinking about it, because I will literally wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I forgot to move the crab. So we're gonna put this little guy here. Ah, or not. Spider crab. Okay, show off. Just... Yes. There you go. Go to the light, little crab. Go to the light. Okay. Here we are, back at this. Okay. Not a part, but that's fine. Make some fish food later. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh. Not now, hermit crab. Right. Oh, one more. Is this it? Or is this a... Nope. That's okay. Make more fish food. Or fish bait, I guess. Sup, Monty? Come on now. It's gotta be here somewhere. Watch it be all the way up on the other side of this island. I only have so much beach sand. Oh. Oh. Got it. Alright. Secret tunnel! Yeah, this is why this thing's nice. Okay. Gulliver! Love the little horse too. Sir? Got him right here. Come here, you little troublemakers. Ta-da! Hey there, crew, it's me, your brother from another brother. So listen, it happened again. Can you sing by and pick me up? Sending my coordinates, Gulliver over and out. That should do it. Yes, we do love mail from these guys. Okay. And with that, we have reached the top of the hour just about. So, Ray, special extra thanks for watching today. Very, very glad you were here. I'm glad that it was enjoyable for you. If this is something you enjoyed, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are typically going to be my scheduled times. However, I do plan on doing just random ones if I have things to do or if, just some free time. I like to do those impromptu ones too. But for everyone else as well, thank you for joining. Please send a follow. If you're on the YouTube later and you're watching my cut down versions, please like and subscribe. And it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much. We got a lot done. You have a great night too, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you all back tomorrow for a very special visit to my Lifelong Besties Island. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.